Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery and our Human Warlock Nighttime Leveling. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We are going to tackle the eastern side of Morogh today. Got a few things to do. And that'll feed us into the Loch. And we might not do a lot in the Loch right now, but we'll probably go grab the flight points so that we have it when we're ready. It's really crazy. It's 3 a.m. server time. And yeah, there's light in the sky. How crazy is that? It looks like it really only stays super dark from about midnight server until 3 a.m. server. That's gotta be like the shortest nighttime you could ever hope for. Or hope against. In the world of Azeroth, with as dangerous as Azeroth is, I suppose the denizens would be grateful for a shorter nighttime period and more daylight hours. But it's 3 a.m. is kind of crazy for it almost looking like dawn around here. Now we may be able to take on this elite here at the Amberstill Ranch. We could at least try. Worst case scenario, we don't make it. And we have to bail out. But let's see if we can take him.
What's on your mind?
We heard cries in the middle of the night. Then this morning, sure enough, the herd was missing 2 rams. That dastardly beast known as Vagash has been preying on our livelihood. With most of King Bagni's army off in distant lands fighting with the Alliance, there is no one to keep Vagash at bay. Perhaps you are brave enough to seek out the beast and slay him. Bring me one of his fangs and I will reward you.
Be good.
You know, I realize sometimes you see human children, and later on sometimes you see like Pandaren children, I don't know if we ever see a dwarf child. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we ever see dwarf children. I don't know if we ever see troll or gnome children. Yeah, I think there are quite a few races in Azeroth that have not been represented as children. Which is a little bit weird. Okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody must have been here really recently. Because Vagash is not here. Well, I mean, we could hang out here and wait for him to respawn. Not really sure. Oh, look at that. He is here. He's just hanging out in a really weird spot. I've never seen him over here before. That's the hill we're going to jump off if things go wrong. So I kind of wish he were... somewhere else. Well, I mean, that worked out, but only because we had help.
How are you? Off with you. Keep your feet on the ground.
Well, and now we look even colder than ever. Yeah. They gave us a pair of shorts. Alright, next we're gonna head over to the Gobalar Quarry. We've got a few quests over that way, and then we've got a couple of things to take care of back in the mountains to the east.
How are ya?
As a member of the Senate and the Explorers League, I've taken it upon myself to take care of this part of the Trogg infestation that has gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess of Gobalar Quarry, and for no reason. As we dug deep into the earth, they poured out, destroying our equipment and driving the miners out. There's not much for us to do, but to exterminate the lot of them, rebuild, and get back to work.
Watch your back.
This guy is also very angry.
You got my attention.
At the Troggs. Those light-blasted Troggs turning my worksite into a wreck. Look at that. There goes another barrel of powder. I wish I could go down there and wring every one of their scrawny little necks. I want to kill them all.
Safe travels.
It's not good for his blood pressure. Let's see, since we got a new pair of pants and a new chest piece, I need to be paying more attention to this. Because we don't have Demonic Grace, and we don't have Demonic Tactics right now. There we go. Alright, that is actually everything we need. And I don't think there's anything in here for a warlock from like a rune perspective. So I think we are good to fight our way out now.
Great to meet you. See you soon. What's on your mind?
Alright, let's vendor everything we
I'm
can
the
before we
finest
move on. We
wares in
picked
the
up a
land.
bunch of junk.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And next we're going to head further to the north and east. We have the Lost Pilot back here. And once we get that turned in, we will make our way into Loch Modan. We're not going to do a bunch of questing there yet, but we are going to pick up the initial quest and grab the flight point. And at that point, it may be time to dip our toes into Westfall a little bit.
You got my attention.
Oh, we picked up a Journeyman's Vest, 2 Spirit. 2 Spirit could be more useful to us than the 2 Strength, admittedly. It also covers us up a little bit more. Which, you know, in the freezing cold is not a bad thing. I like how it's kind of like a tunic, how our belt goes above our waist here. That's a neat look.
What's on your mind? What's your back? Interest you on a pint? Be good. Off with you. What can I do for you?
We need to protect the Loch. With so many of the king's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat.
See you soon. Well met.
Warlock, you may or may not be aware of the Trogg threat looming over the Dwarven lands. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we are left with a fraction of the defense forces we need to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the gate here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Troggs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the Troggs.
Safe travels.
We're not going to do that stuff now. But it's nice to have the quest now to keep it in mind for later. See, it's a little bit darker here in Loch Modan than it was back in Dun Morogh. In Dun Morogh, it looked like we were almost at dawn. And here in Loch Modan, it's actually still dark in the sky, which is interesting. That different zones seem to have a different kind of day-night cycle. Or at least a different skybox for certain times of the day.
Great to meet you. Off with you.
Let's at least turn in the little breadcrumb here. If we can find the guy. He patrols up and down the road. Yeah, he's all the way back here.
Hello. Be good. Keep your feet on the ground. See you soon. Safe travels. How are you? Be good. Keep your feet on the ground.
That's all the quests that I'll grab for now. I probably did need to grab those ones. I like to keep my eyes on the lower level ones to make sure that they don't go gray. So having the level 11 in the quest log is good. But yeah, guys, this is going to be a great place for us to take a little bit of a break. I am going to hearth back to Goldshire. And, well, did I grab the flight point? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to make 100% sure that I actually grabbed the flight point. No, I didn't grab the flight point. Look at that. The real question is, did I ever grab the Ironforge flight point?
Talk to me. Be good.
No flights connected to this one. That's a real bummer. Next time we go to Ironforge, we'll be taking the tram, and I will make sure to grab the actual flight point in Ironforge. I'm going to take a break here for today. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I really do appreciate all of the support on this series. If you are enjoying the content, leaving a like, subbing to the channel, that stuff helps me out a lot, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.